Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me, splash through your screen, drip clean like the sea, high tide energy, never on mute.
Last night I had some very positive things to say about SmackDown, and I even gave credit to Triple H. I brought up the fact that Drew McIntyre finally beat CodyRhodes and became the WWE Undisputed Champion. I'm very happy about that. I brought up the fact that Trick Willie, aka Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppers, aka Trick Williams, won his debut match on SmackDown last night. I was very proud about that as well. I also brought up the fact that Jordynne Grace made her debut from NXT officially on SmackDown. I think she's one of the most talented female wrestlers on the main roster and NXT. I think she should have been moved up. But there was some things that I failed to mention last night. Let's talk about it, okay? There was some major mistakes that Triple H made last night with the booking. And the fact of the matter is, he made Drew McIntyre look weak. He made Trick Williams look weak in his debut. And he pretty much buried Alexa Bliss last night. He made Alexa Bliss look weak. And the problem with that is Trick Williams is one of your upcoming wrestlers that has the potential to be a superstar in the WWE. You don't currently have any young superstars in the WWE. Everybody that's a superstar right now is at least 40 years old, okay? Jordynne Grace, like, why did Jordynne Grace win her match against Alba Fire by doing her finisher move, but Trick Williams won his match by doing a fruit roll-up? You telling me that the only way that Trick Williams could beat Rey Fenix is if he does a fruit roll-up? Which is basically when somebody pins you and you reverse the pin and you win? What the hell was that? We didn't even get to see Trick Williams do his finisher move, bro. This is his debut on Friday Night SmackDown. When he showed up last week where he cut off Sami Zayn, everybody was excited. The whole crowd was screaming, "Whoop that Trick." He cut an incredible promo against Sami Zayn, something that Braun Breaker has failed to do 2 years being on the main roster. Braun Breaker hasn't cut one promo that was good. He's cut some that's mid, he's cut some that's decent. Trick Williams' first appearance on Friday Night SmackDown, walking into the ring, he cut a great promo against Sami Zayn. Trick Williams did not even do his finisher move, the trick shot, to beat Rey Fenix last night. And Rey Fenix is a jobber. Let's just call it what it is, y'all. Ever since Rey Fenix came to the WWE from AEW, he has been a certified jobber. They obviously have no big plans for this guy at all. And Trick Williams, like bro, like they're over there in Berlin, they're in a whole different country. Bro, Berlin was screaming "whoop that Trick" when Trick Williams came out. Now, there was a lot of fans that booed, and it was only because he interrupted Randy Orton, right? And listen, that's a good thing because I told you guys, Trick Williams can be a good heel and he can be a good babyface. So the fact that the crowd was booing Trick Williams, that's a good thing. It would have been a bad thing if he came out and the crowd was just silent. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he came out and there was a bunch of people in the arena screaming "whoop that Trick," that means that, bro, like, this dude just got on the main roster and he's already showing signs that he's going to get over. But you can't have Trick Williams beat Rey Fenix with a fruit roll-up, bro. You should have him beat Rey Fenix by doing his primary finisher move, the trick shot. Now, let's get into oh, by the way, Jordynne Grace won her debut on SmackDown by doing her finisher move. When she beat Alba Fire last night, she did her finisher move. Why couldn't Trick Williams do his finisher move? This is why we call Triple H Triple K. Because he picks and chooses who he wants to make look weak. Now let's get into Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss had a title shot for the Women's United States Championship against Julia. Julia just moved up from NXT a couple of months ago. She has not even been on SmackDown for a full year. Alexa Bliss, who is one of your upcoming female stars, has the potential to be a female superstar, similar to Rhea Ripley in my opinion, right? Alexa Bliss was a part of the Wyatt Six. She still is affiliated with the Wyatt Six. She's just not with them full time anymore. But you had Alexa Bliss lose to Julia? Julia? Bruh, did you guys see that promo that Julia cut before the match, bruh? She said a bunch of stuff. I don't know what the hell she said, bruh. I don't know if she was speaking Japanese, Capanese, Darapid. I don't know what she was speaking last night, bruh. But I couldn't understand what she said. She just said a whole bunch of gibberish and went in there and pinned Alexa Bliss. So think about this, guys. In 2 back-to-back weeks, Alexa Bliss lost to Lash Legend, who hasn't even been on the main roster for 5 months. She just moved up from NXT, and she lost to Julia. So Alexa Bliss, who's supposed to be one of the upcoming top women's talent on SmackDown, on the WWE period, on the main roster period, she just lost back-to-back to 2 NXT wrestlers that haven't even been on the main roster for 4 or 5 months. That is sad, bro. Triple H, you pretty much buried Alexa Bliss last night. The only thing Alexa Bliss has going for herself right now is the fact that she's in a tag team partnership with Charlotte Flair, one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time. One of the greatest wrestlers of all time, period, in my opinion. I love Charlotte Flair. But it doesn't look like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are going to win the women's tag team champions anytime soon, because Rio just won them. We know for a fact that there's no way that Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are going to beat Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. It's not going to happen. I'm predicting Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, they're going to have those tag team titles for at least a year. I can see them having it for 2 years straight. They're not losing that to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. It's not happening. They already won the tag team titles before. It doesn't make sense for them to win it again. Now, last but not least, let's get into the main event, Drew McIntyre, right? So we're all excited that Drew McIntyre finally beat Cody Rhodes after losing to him almost 10 times in the same year. We're all excited about that, right? Cody Rhodes is no longer going to bore us talking about libations. Cody Rhodes' title reign was just awful, bro. The first one and the second one was even worse. So now we got Drew McIntyre, who in my opinion is the biggest heel in the WWE right now. It's not Gunther. All that nuclear heat that they was talking about Gunther had, that shit was gone after 48 hours, bro. We were just pissed off that JohnCena tapped out. The nuclear heat really was on Triple H because he was the one that booked that garbage. But there was never nuclear heat on Gunther. Gunther is not the future of the company. He's not the biggest heel in the company. Drew McIntyre is the biggest heel in the company. Why? Because he cuts great promos. He knows how to say things to get people to get pissed off on the mic. He's great in the ring, has a badass theme song, and he actually looks like a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Drew McIntyre actually looks like an intimidating wrestler. Gunther doesn't look intimidating, bro. The only thing intimidating about Gunther is he's over 6 feet tall. That's it. Dude don't got no muscles. He don't do nothing special inside the ring. He's mid. He's a generic wrestler that you would make on WWE 2K. Let's just call it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So the way that Drew McIntyre won this match last night was disgusting. Okay? Jacob Fatu. I love Jacob Fatu, another one of the biggest heels in the company. Shout out to my boy Jacob Fatu for officially making his return, you know what I'm saying, last night on Friday Night SmackDown. Drew McIntyre, as he was about to get out of the ring and win the match, Jacob Fatu shows up in the black hoodie, black mask. Triple H, how many times are you going to have somebody show up with a black hoodie, black sweatpants, and a black mask? You did it with R-Truth when he came back and signed with the company and he turned heel. You did it with Austin Theory, and now you did it with Jacob Fatu. I thought it was Austin Theory that showed up last night. I was like, what the hell is Austin Theory doing on SmackDown? It was Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu punches Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes pretty much breaks it up. Jacob Fatu Samoan kicks Cody Rhodes. Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes start fighting each other. Drew McIntyre escapes the match and wins. That made Drew McIntyre look so weak, bro. Because he basically only won because of Jacob Fatu. And the worst part about this booking, guys, is we still don't know who attacked Jacob Fatu. Remember, Jacob Fatu was attacked backstage and he lost teeth. We don't know if CodyRhodes did it. We don't know if Drew McIntyre did it. So you kind of left us high and dry with that. We have to wait until next week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown to find out who attacked Jacob Fatu. And another thing, you didn't have to have Jacob Fatu interrupt the match and help Drew McIntyre win. You could have had Drew McIntyre win the match clean, and you could have had Jacob Fatu, after the match is already over, you could have had him go in the ring and attack CodyRhodes or go in the ring and attack Drew McIntyre. But instead, you made Drew McIntyre look weak last night. Now, I'm going to finish this video off by making my prediction, because I think that I know who attacked Jacob Fatu before he was written off of TV. I don't think it's Drew McIntyre, guys. I don't. I think it was CodyRhodes. I think the whole reasoning behind CodyRhodes losing this WWE title last night is because CodyRhodes is about to turn heel. I think CodyRhodes is about to dye his hair back to black. And I think CodyRhodes on next week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, I think that he is going to reveal to Jacob Fatu that he's the one that attacked him and knocked his teeth out. And I think we are going to see an epic rivalry between Jacob Fatu and CodyRhodes. And I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it. See, when CodyRhodes turns heel, guys, his character is going to be very interesting. Because let's be honest, right? Like, we're always going to look at CodyRhodes as Stardust. But when CodyRhodes turns heel, he's more animated. He's more entertaining on the mic. And CodyRhodes, he's more believable when he turns heel. He's just more believable. When he's doing this whole baby face, wearing the suits and talking with the lisp and talking about sipping libations with The Rock backstage, nobody gives a damn about that. We want to see CodyRhodes talk his shit. So I think CodyRhodes' heel turn is going to be 50 times better than John Cena's heel turn. And I think that is going to make SmackDown very, very interesting. At this point, guys, SmackDown is better than Raw. Friday Night SmackDown at this point in time is currently being booked better than Raw is. Raw is literally unwatchable. That episode of Raw this week with the whole Stranger Things, garbage. Unwatchable. Unwatchable. Now, another thing that we should look forward to is with CodyRhodes potentially turning heel, we could get a feud between CodyRhodes and Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? Because Randy Orton, we've all been waiting for Randy Orton to turn heel. And unfortunately, ever since Kevin Owens got injured, it seems like Randy Orton turning heel is just not going to happen. Okay? So we can have a situation where Randy Orton is the babyface and CodyRhodes is the heel. That'll be interesting. So that's my thoughts on this, man. Let me know what you guys think about this video. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this the channel you embrace. Stay